Hey, beautiful soul. Welcome to your June monthly reading. You know, there's a lot going on in the world this year, so I was nudged by Spirit to begin these monthlies again, starting last month in May, and I'm excited to see what June has for us as well. Now, included in these readings, these videos, I also have what I call the Astrological Zen-ergy for the month. It's where I give a high-level overview just to what of these astrological energies that Spirit wants me to share. And then I also will have some intermittent videos here and there throughout the months, just talking about different kind of astrological aspects and retrogrades, different things like that. And that way we can maintain our most zen as we ride those astrological energy waves. Now, these videos, these readings, are for whatever or wherever these zodiac sign appears in your chart, whether it's your sun sign, your moon sign, rising sign, Mars, Venus, wherever. And here's a quick reference of what planet generally rules over what area of our lives, so you can see where this reading can most impact you. And these monthlies are going to normally be out about 2 weeks before the beginning of the following month, so you can make the most of the astrological energies. Alrighty then, let's take a look at the Astrological Zen-ergy for the month of June. All right, let's start by looking at the energy that we're coming into the month with, whatever's already existing. So Pluto is in retrograde, and Uranus, Neptune, and Chiron are in their pre-shadow to their retrograde, which means we are already beginning to experience those energies of their retrogrades, but at a less intense level. I do have Zen-ergy videos already for Pluto and Uranus, and general information about retrogrades if you want to check out my Astrological Zen-ergy playlist, which I'll have listed in the description box of this video and also linked at the end of the video. I'll be releasing a video about Neptune and Chiron retrogrades in the very near future as well, and that'll be available in the playlist. So, you can see here May 14th through July 16th, I'm calling launch time. Not lunchtime, but launch time. And that's when all the personal planets are direct, and the personal planets are the ones that are within the astrological belt, meaning Mercury, Venus and Mars. And they are direct. And so when our personal planets are direct and not in any shadows, it's a great time for launching things, because as the tide is outgoing rather than incoming, it's easier to launch things. If you try to launch a boat while the tide's coming in, it capsizes and you have to invest so much energy to get anywhere, and it's not very productive. But when the tide's going out, it's like, woohoo, it's very easy for us to flow outwards. So from May 14th all the way through July 16th, we are within this launching time, so we can take advantage of that ease of moving things out into the world during that time. And then on June 6th, we go into the Gemini new moon energy. Now, Gemini's, it's a mutable air sign energy that moves quickly. So when the moon moves into this energy, it can seem a bit more restless than other signs, and it can ignite a desire for mental challenges and mental stimulation. You may have an unknown desire, like where is this coming from? Why I want at least 2 of everything, because Gemini's the twins, right? So we have this desire, 2 or more. It's a great time for communication, being an air sign. And though you may feel a little scattered, you also have the ability to find the best shortcuts around things or through things. So make sure to check out the Pick a Card when it comes out before the new moon, because it will talk about how to make the most of the 10 new moon wishes that we get for every new moon. And then June 20th, we move into Cancer sign season. It's It's a cardinal water sign, bringing energy that's good for beginning things, which flows very well with that launch time energy of the personal planets. Ruled by the moon, emotions are highlighted, amplified, and even exaggerated, and it rules over the home and the family. So that'll be the theme, a lot of what's going on from like June 20th to like July 20th. This energy brings in a great opportunity to transform lower vibration charged emotions to higher vibrational emotion. And remember, whatever we focus on expands, so whatever emotion we choose in each moment during this time will grow and invite more of it into our lives. Now, Cancer season also rings in the summer-winter solstice. So June 20th is the winter-summer solstice period. Summer solstice in the northern hemisphere and winter solstice in the southern. And this means we'll be experiencing the longest day of the year in the north and the shortest day in the south. It's a time of extremes, death, and rebirth in a way. So say goodbye to a long period of self-reflection as we have an opportunity to put what we've learned into action. We wake up more or we go into hibernation, depending on what energy we connect with on which hemisphere. I'll also probably be putting out some solstice separate readings for the 3-month period. Then on June 21st, the day after, we actually have Capricorn full moon happening. And this is the moon at her most organized, practical, and businesslike. It brings out the energy of duty and caution and pessimism. You know, future goals are highlighted, so we're very motivated for our future goals. It's a good time for organizing, systematically tasking. I love that. I'm a Capricorn rising. I can get into task mode. And focusing on doing the work. Any area of our lives that feels scattered, disrupted, or disorganized can use a dose of this energy to transform it into forward progression. And then lastly, we've got June 29th, Saturn goes full retrograde. Now, we've spoken about the Saturn energy already because we talked about when it went into its pre-shadow. And so in the introduction video about retrogrades, you can learn more about that. It's when we covered the Mercury and Saturn retrograde energy. So that'll be in that playlist I mentioned earlier, and you can get more insight into that energy. All right, so those are the energies that I felt led to share that we'll all face as a collective. But of course, depending upon your individual birth chart, the impact can vary by individual. You know, we're all an amazing soup that has flavors that are like activated differently when they react to the different astrological energies that trickles upon the earth. All right, now let's see what messages Spirit has for you through the Oracle and the Tarot. What I do here is I take a tarot deck, and this month I am using this beautiful The Wandering Star by Kat Pierce. Actually, I was reading the book that came with this, and she's actually also a recording artist, so you can check her out too if you'd like. But I take this as this tarot deck, and I take a major arcana and separate it from the 4 suits of the minor arcana. And we'll look into it. This will be the overall energies, and then we'll take a look here at each of the 4 different areas we experience as human, and then pull some oracle cards as well. So let's get into your reading. All right, Taurus, this is your reading for the month of June. We're going to start off with the major arcana to get the overall energies for your month here. So let's just give these a little shuffle here. All right. So for Taurus, what would you like them to know overall? What's the theme for June for you? All right, I do want that one right here. All right, you got the Fool card coming in. It's a great card. I mean, it's the 0. It's the first card of the major arcana, which is all about a brand new adventure that's free from a lot of restrictions, a lot of the old cycles. It's the beginning of a new adventure, new cycles. And I like that. It's this freedom feeling where you're busting out of some old ways of thinking, old ways of being, because it follows the World card, which of course is the last card in the major arcana, which is the ending of old cycle, beginning of a new adventure. It's a victory. It's you've hit a certain level and now you're ready to expand into kind of like unknown territory where you haven't been before. So I like that. And then we're going to pull here from the Magic of the Unicorns deck. And let's take a look here and see what else they want you to know about this adventure, this new adventure that you're embarking on this month. So what would they want you to know? Okay, this one's really calling out here, so let's take a look. Yeah, the freedom of truth. Communicate honestly. Be who you truly are. Wow. So let's take a look here. That's card number 12. Let's see what extra message this brings in. So when you speak your truth and live in honesty and integrity, you are totally free to be yourself. There's nothing to hide. There are no secrets in life, and your aura becomes transparent. Unconsciously, everyone can see or sense this, and they respond to your openness. The whole world trusts you, for everything is above board. Receiving this card suggests that it is important for you to be totally yourself. Speak about what you really want to do. Reveal your thoughts and feelings, and be honest with yourself and others. Tell the truth. This sets your communication center free, which we'll take a look here when we get to Swords. Honesty has a resonance that people respond to, for when you are totally genuine, others feel safe with you. They accept you and feel comfortable and relaxed with you. Authenticity is the greatest gift you can give to yourself and those around you. And if you need support for this, ask Archangel Michael to create a deep blue ball of truth and place it in your throat chakra. Then ask your unicorn to illuminate it. This will allow your throat chakra to open to higher communication, which in turn will enable the angels on the golden ray to speak through you. You will become an ambassador for them and touch many people. Wow. Receiving this card reminds you that when you are totally real, your life transforms. So here we go. This is this new beginning. This is you being true to your authentic self, letting go of the old cycles of trying to please others, trying to do what everyone has told you that you're supposed to do, should do, need to do, have to do, must do. And this is you stepping out and being true to you. I love that. So speak your truth. You can breathe for a few moments in and out of your throat chakra. Archangel Michael is creating a royal blue and gold ball for you. And he places this shining, shimmering orb into your throat. See it spinning quickly and throwing out any lower energies. Your unicorn touches your throat with its horn of light, and your communication center blazes brightly. Visualize yourself sharing who you truly are. Wow. Affirmation: I am my authentic self. Beautiful. Great energy coming in there. I love it. So let's dive in more. We're going to look at the 4 different areas of our life and that we experience as a human. The first is the element of fire, which is the Suit of Wands. It's our drive, our ambition, our passion, our inspiration. And we'll just see here what Spirit wants you to know about your overall energetic experience during the month of June. So what do you want Taurians to know? All right, they do want this one here. And you got the 5 of Wands. Yeah, this is this transformation of energy, something that felt conflicting as you moved into the month transforms. And that makes sense because if you've been battling, it's like almost like you've been battling with yourself here, right? And you've been trying to be something that you weren't, and it just hasn't fared well. It just hasn't felt well. You haven't, when we fear rejection for being ourselves, our true authentic selves, when our fears outweigh that ugly feeling of not being yourself, we don't act. But at some point in our life, we usually will get to a point where that ugly feeling of not being ourselves outweighs the fears, and that's when we take action. I feel like this is what's transforming this month, is you're like, I can't take it anymore. So let's take a look here too at the Fairy Wisdom Oracle. We'll find out more about this energy. So what do the fairies want you to know here? All right, I do want this one here. Yeah, we got the shaman. Look at this very earthy energy, which is so you, Taurus. Beautiful, beautiful energy. And that's card 23. 2 plus 3 is 5. So we got that 5 change energy there as well. And let's see. Let's find that here. Keyword is teacher. So, you do have this energy here, possibly, if it resonates with you. I mean, you're going to show people through living your life. You'll teach them that way. But this might even just be also if you're guided to be a teacher of some sort. This is very supported. So the shaman indicates that you're being asked to take the next step in your spiritual development. Ask that you be given a shaman guide to assist you in your journey. And this guide will help you become more of your own inner teacher. Center yourself, release any fears, and move completely into faith. Tell the universe that you are now ready for the next step in the development of your gifts and understanding. Now allow yourself to be guided. Trust in divine timing. Understand that in every step you take during the journey, you're divinely protected. And as you wind your way between the visible and invisible worlds, shaman will help you to unlock the sacred knowledge that is there for you. And if this card came for you for this month, you have the potential to be a spiritual teacher and to guide others. Prepare yourself by meditating, praying, listening, and reading as much about spirituality as you can, and by taking good care of your mental, emotional, and physical self. Be a good example to others. Again, teaching by example. Remember to leave the ego out of it and to learn and create from the heart. Others may not seem as advanced as you are, but that too could be an illusion. Every person has her own path and timetable for personal growth. All paths lead to the source. Spirit wants only the best for you. There's a little chant that comes with these cards. This one says, I invert all fear and turn it into faith. Here's that transformation of energy. I trust the inner knowing and the outer guidance to work in harmony for my highest good. I become one with my journey and travel the road between the worlds in complete trust, for I am of the light of God. I now ask that the sacred knowledge that is mine to know be open to me in the name of the Divine Spirit. So be it. And the little saying for this one is, give yourself an apple today, right? That teacher energy that's coming in here. And the Hierophant, number 5, I believe, is also Taurus energy, which is all about teacher-student. So I feel like you are guided and drawn into that in some way, in some role. Trainer, teacher, leader of some sort. Which takes us into your element, the earth element, and this is the only one that's about the outside world. Energy's inward. We'll talk about thoughts and emotions. All that is inside. This is all about the other people on stage with us, the props, everything like that. So this will be what Spirit wants you to know about your physical adventure during the month of June. So what do you want our Taurians to know about their physical adventure? All right. I feel like it's this one right here. All right. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. You do have this new opportunities opening in the outside world, and the page is too about finding your worth in relationship to the outside world in a different way. So you're identifying who you are, what's the true authentic self. Instead of defining yourself by the outside world, you're defining yourself inward and upward, which gives you that foundation. This inner journey with the shaman is showing you more about who you are and grounding that. We're also going to pull here from this beautiful little deck here. It's a Palo Biberi. I'm probably totally messing that up. The unicorns, plural. I have a few unicorn decks that we're using today. So let's take a look here and see what else about your physical adventure do they want you to know about here. All right, they do want that one here. And you've got, it's not a wave, intensity. This energy. Let's see if I can get it without a glare on there. Sorry about that. Card 21. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles, and this happened in the Aries one that I just did too. 2 + 1 is 3. That's creativity. But the Three of Pentacles in the tarot is all about, yes, being true to your authentic self. So how perfect that is. So this says the transformation that comes with this card says you arrive at a coastal region along your journey and watch the waves crash into the land. The force and power are hypnotizing. The rhythms rock and move you into a meditative state. And in that moment, the wave unicorn doth awake. Feel the power and the crash. Ride the waves while they last. You can fly on wings with the wind she brings. The wave unicorn crashes through with a resounding splash and deafening boom. Sounds like, was it Dr. Seuss? So the meditation says, feel the waves breaking, see them crash. Allow the spray to tickle your face as all your senses give in to an intensity and force that is greater than yourself. You are one with this force. Now ride alongside the wave unicorn. Affirmation for the card, I ride the wave of life with intensity and power. I am a force. The action that you can take, it says, if you're blessed to live along the coast, take a beach day and enjoy the power and sounds of the ocean. If you're landlocked, search for a video or recording of ocean sounds and enjoy the intensity of Mother Nature's music. Mama Ocean is speaking. Listen closely. We'll take a look here at the emotional energy to the water element. And of course, if you live near a lake, you can also connect with the water there. So beautiful flowing energy, riding the wave, this intensity that's flowing forward, this new flowing energy and moving forward, which will take us into the air element, which is of swords. It's our thoughts, our beliefs, our mindsets, our attitudes, our expectations. So this will be what Spirit wants you to know about your mental adventure during the month of June. So let's see here for Taurians. All right, they do want this one here. Yeah, Knight of Swords, movement of thought and belief and mindset. Questing after higher knowledge. Again, this teaching and pursuit of knowledge and then teaching people the knowledge. Again, this can be very much about you being involved in sharing higher education, higher knowledge with other people. So this teacher, is so prominent for you guys this month. We're also going to pull here from the Wisdom of the Elders Oracle and see what else they want to add in here about your mental adventure for June. So let's take a look here. What else for June? All right, I do want this one here. And you've got the movement, the wigwam, card number 8. So here's this movement, more water that's involved here. So if you have something, this won't be for everyone, of course, but if you've been wanting to move towards water or across water for education or for teaching, for a teaching job, this is supported as well. So wigwam comes from the, I'm going to murder this, Mi'kmaq word. It's M-I-KMAQ, which is Wikuum, W-I-K-U-O-M, which is a semi-permanent dwelling that would typically be put together by women and could be built in one day. It's interesting, the words being different. If you're wanting to learn a language or teach a language, that's also supported. That's coming through very strong. A wigwam often consists of 5 spruce poles lashed together with spruce root at the top, with the poles extended out into a cone shape, similar to a teepee, but utilizing birch bark rather than animal skins or canvas. The word teepee was never used by the Mi'kmaq people, since that word comes from a different indigenous people and cultures. Traditionally, wigwams were painted with figures of animals and birds. The floors were lined in woven mats and furs, and the top flap was left open for wood smoke to escape. Its purpose was deeply connected to the changes in seasons, to a time when people relied more heavily on their surroundings for survival. It was a home that could be moved from location to location. Again, moving locations, right? The spring and summer would be spent near the coastline, and the fall and winter inland. So here's this movement again, the ocean, be near the ocean during the summer and spring, and inland on fall and winter. Because birch bark is waterproof and portable, it can be reused and carried to the next destination, and symbolizes the lesson to live gently and only take what you need through life, along with a deep reverence for the land and its resources. If you've drawn this card today, there might be a call to move to a different location, start a new job, or change some approach to life. There is a reminder to be resourceful with the opportunities presented to you now, and there may be need to rely on others for support. It can be a time of great abundance. You have all the resources you need emotionally, physically, and spiritually. You are safe in the choices you make, and any major shifts take place in your life are beneficial. Boom, boom, boom. What can you do? All right, well, let's find out more about this water with the water element, which represents our emotions. But let's see what emotional adventure that Spirit is wanting to know about for the month of June. So for our Taurians, what do you want them to know here about the month of June? All right. So here we go. Yep, 8 of Cups. So this is the movement of emotion, leaving emotions behind that no longer serve. There's a change and shift in water and emotion. So it is being aware of what no longer serves and leaving it behind. And they're usually someone who's walking away from 8 Cups, and they're headed off to a dream come true. This is also with the Aries energy. If you have a lot of Aries in your chart, these readings are similar-ish, but there's enough differences too. But there's this little meshing coming in here with living your dream and heading off into something to be more true to your authentic self. And then we'll pull here from the Oracle of the Unicorns. And this will be your final card, and being your final card for this reading, it can either be more about your emotional adventure or a wild card, whatever else Spirit wants you to know about this month of June. So for our Taurians, all right, that is the one right here. You've got nature. Here's this green energy again. And another, okay, of course, unicorns. Ground yourself, find a sanctuary in nature, connect with the elementals. And we'll see what else this brings in here. But definitely, if you're unsure of which way to go and what you're wanting to do, getting out into nature can definitely help ground you, and you can get some clarity out there from beautiful calmness that comes from all that. It says, spend time out in nature before you make a decision or take your next steps in this situation. So yeah, definitely nudge to do that. Either you need the clarity of mind that time in nature will bring, or you need to release some stress and become more calm and grounded before moving forward. The unicorns ask you to find a beautiful sanctuary where you can be surrounded by nature and breathe in pure air. Relax and connect more deeply with your heart. Not only will this be soothing for your soul, it will help you listen to your inner wisdom and gain new perspective on the situation. Venture out into a meadow, a forest, a mountain, or a beach where you can find peace and solitude. If you can, take off your shoes and go barefoot. Feel the soil or sand beneath you. Close your eyes and open all of your senses. Feel the breeze brushing against your skin and the sun warming you. Listen to the sound of birds, waves, or rustling leaves. Breathe in the scenes of flowers, tree sap, or salt air. Imagine your cares and worries melting away from you as Mother Nature cradles you in her arms. Sink deeper into her presence as you become more grounded. Imagine yourself connected heart to heart with the earth and feel at one with all of life around you, from the tiniest insects to the tallest trees. Call in the divas, the unicorns, and other elementals in this place, including the fairies or mermaids. Mermaids, again, ocean. Set intentions for miracles, love, and abundance, and ask for guidance to support you on your path. Visualizing your desires in nature can help them manifest, so take the time to sit, relax, and imagine your dream life as if it's already happening. Give thanks when you leave and give back by doing something to take care of the earth by donating to an environmental nonprofit, volunteering, buying eco products, or recycling more. Yeah, definitely this grounding energy of Taurus, your earth element, coming in. And before you make these decisions, before you make these leaps, definitely spend some time out in nature to gain clarity. And for some of you, if you're like, you already know that you're transitioning to something new, a new job, and you're like, well, should I take that week vacation or 2-week vacation or time off in between? Yes, that's supported with that. You need the break in between starting those adventures. So I love this for you, Taurus, and that's what they have for you for the month of June. And if you're interested in more messages of love from above, there's a few things you can do. First, you can give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. That does tell me you enjoy these videos. It also tells YouTube that you do, and they will send you more similar content. Other thing that we can do is click that subscribe button. It does give you access to the notification bell. And if you go into the settings and select all, you'll be notified when any new videos come out on my channel, plus when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. Also, if you like or share any of my videos, comment on any of my videos, subscribe to my channel, even become one of my YouTube channel members. Doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy, crazy, happy, excited, wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well, so you can be part of the love tsunami. And if you are interested in doing any of those things, inspired to do any of those things, please know I'm very, very grateful. Also, these are general readings. If you're looking for even more specific information, answers, any other kind of things for your life, I do offer a variety of services, including personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box down below. All right, beautiful soul, as you're going through your wonderful monthly adventure, remember, every second of every day of the month, and of course your entire life, you truly are unconditionally and eternally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. Hang in there, take care of yourself, and we'll see you soon.